It's more accessible throughout the street, it's cheaper, and it's stronger.
That's right, you saw the title. We're talking about heroin. I hope you like this informative video.
What's up, Journey Gang? It's your girl, Porshaonajourney, back with another Like That video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're not new and you're already a part of the gang, welcome back. I almost didn't make it again this week. If you're thinking about becoming a YouTube influencer, you don't have a drive or a passion behind what you're trying to do, I'm just trying to tell you the truth. It's not for you because I'm being faced with all types of challenges every single week. And if it wasn't for my drive and my push to help you guys, I wouldn't be here. I am so serious. I'm always like, how am I going to make it? How am I going to make it? But guess what? Your girl is here. I told y'all before, I got you back. I got you back. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about the differences and similarities between prescription pain pills and heroin. The reason I decided to cover this topic is because I've been talking a lot about Suboxone lately in my personal life on the channel. So yeah, and a lot of people don't understand when I say Suboxone is an aid to people that are suffering from withdrawal symptoms from prescription pain pills and heroin. When you say the two together, there are a lot of folks out there that just don't understand how much they are similar to one another. And I also recorded a video just like this before, and it was one of the videos that I had to delete. So I'm back. I'm back to give you guys what you need. Okay, if you hear something jingling before we get into it, I have on my On a Journey bracelets, which are simply little inspirational. I told you guys about the bracelets last week, but this is a different kind. It's not beaded bracelets. It's just bangles. Bangles with inspirational quotes and words on them just to remind me that I can do this. Like one of them, let me tell you all the words that I have on the bangle. Let's show you guys the bangle. They are so freaking cute. First charm says I can. The other says strong is beautiful. Weakness is a choice. Me versus me. I choose strength and I will. This is my very first bangle, and of course that's about my journey with addiction and different things like depression, anxiety, other things that actually lead to addiction. The other one says family, beautiful, protector, inspire, and warrior, and that's just all about me. It's all about Porsha on that one. So those are the two bangles that I'm wearing today. And yes, if you want a bangle or the bracelets that I showed last week, you can hit me up on any one of my social sites. As always, the link will be in the description box below of this video and in every single one of the videos that I post. I'm always doing different promotions. So yeah, check me out on the social sites, find out prices, let me know your address, tell me what you want, and we got you. Porsha got you over here, okay? So let me take these off though, because I want you guys to really hear me in this video. Alright, so let's get into it. We're going to talk about prescription pain pills before we get into heroin. Now, I wrote everything down. I don't want to leave anything out. I'm always here to serve you guys. And with that being said, nothing. I'm not leaving anything out, okay? So when I say prescription pain pills, let me tell you the particular prescription pain pills that I'm referring to. I'm speaking on hydrocodone, oxycodone, oxycontin, Percocet, and morphine. So I know some of you may have heard of these and some of you may not know what the heck they are at all, but these are prescription pain pills. You cannot get them over the counter, and they are very, very strong and potent. They work very well for pain, but they have a lot of negative side effects, especially after long-term use. Now, I want to talk about the differences in the pain pills because there are different pain pills for different reasons, okay? So a lot of times people get things mixed up, such as Oxycontin versus oxycodone. Oxycontin is a specific brand name for these prescription pain pills that have an extended release on them, which means that the effects that they give you will be given to your body and released into your body over an extended period of time rather than an instant release where you will feel all of the effects at one time. And that's with Oxycontin. With oxycodone, though, it's prescribed on its own as a painkiller. It's a raw painkiller. You hear people on the street, they'll say, you got some raws or anything like that. That means that there's nothing such as acetaminophen, like the Tylenol, there's nothing in it but the opioid substance. Now, there's something else very, very similar to that I named earlier, which is Percocet. Percocet is the raw oxycodone mixed with acetaminophen, and they're put together. It's just as potent, but it does have Tylenol in it as well. Now, the other one that I didn't bring up yet is a hydrocodone is very, very similar to Percocet and oxycodone, but here's the difference. Now with Percocet, you can get them raw and you can get them with a mixture of acetaminophen, which is like Tylenol. Now with the hydros though, you can only get hydros with the mixture of acetaminophen. Does not come raw at all. Let's go over what we just talked about. Oxycodone, you can only get it raw. Percocet, you can get it raw and you can get it mixed with acetaminophen. Hydros, you can only get them mixed with acetaminophen. They are all very, very strong and potent. They are all very, very toxic to the body, especially with long-term use. Now, with that being said, Percocet and oxycodone, they are almost 2 times stronger than using a hydrocodone. And last but not least, we're going to cover morphine. Now, these are everything that I named, including morphine. These are all opioids. Now, with morphine, it feels a tad bit different. It's not as strong as Oxycontin, oxycodone, Percocets, or hydros. And with morphine, you get a little bit of a woozy feeling. It does take away pain, which like I've said in other videos, pain is perceived in the brain. So it's really just a chemical makeup that is being tricked and played upon. Now, those are all the prescription pain pills, or most of the prescription pain pills that a lot of people start with. They give them negative effects. They give them addiction problems, and they also go through withdrawal symptoms. And sometimes people lead to using Suboxone to aid them through and help them get over those. These prescription pain pills are very, very similar to using heroin, and let me tell you exactly why. And before I do, those of you that don't know what heroin is, it is a powdery substance that is also of the opioid components that people use not just take away feelings of pain, but to get high using a needle, by snorting, by inhaling it, and even by smoking it, you guys. Yeah, that's what heroin is. And we're going to talk about the differences and similarities between these prescription pain pills and heroin. Now, for those of you that don't know, a lot of people, including myself, before they have any type of addiction to heroin, they usually start off with an addiction to these prescription pain pills. And let's talk about why. When heroin enters your body, it goes to the opioid receptors in your brain, including the receptors that perceive pain and feelings of reward. It's like a euphoric feeling that you get from it. When heroin reaches those receptors, it gives you intense euphoric feelings, also feelings of excitement, happiness, an anxious mental function, and even signs of drowsiness. Now, even though you appear to be drowsy, some people, they appear to be asleep, but they are completely alert and awake. Now, that's what heroin does. Let's talk about prescription pain pills. Now, when prescription pain pills enter the body, they go directly to those same exact receptors and even reduce pain. They also cause drowsiness, anxiousness, and mental malfunction, euphoric confusion, and euphoric response. That means that both heroin and prescription pain pills will give you a physical dependency on the substance and side effects such as withdrawals. Now, I'll list a little bit of the withdrawals that we go through. However, that'll be a whole nother video another time. But things that I went through with withdrawals from heroin and prescription pain pills were sweatiness, feelings of the flu times 10. I had stomach cramps, body weakness. I just felt like every day until I got the prescription pain pill, and later on until I got the heroin. And yes, with heroin, it was a lot worse. So as you guys can see, both prescription pain pills and heroin can give you really, really, really negative effects because they're both made of opioid components and they both do almost the exact same thing to your brain and your body. With that being said, a lot of people do resort to using Suboxone to get themselves clean and reduce the feelings of withdrawal symptoms from both the prescription drug and the street drug. I know it's a little bit of a shocker. Most people, before they have any type of addiction to heroin, start off with an addiction to pain pills. Some people, they just get into simple accidents where the doctor prescribes them pain pills, they use them over a little bit of time, and all of a sudden they have an addiction. Now let's talk about why people result from using prescription pain pills to using heroin. Now the reason people do this, including myself, is because with heroin you can get it easier, it's more accessible throughout the street, it's cheaper, and it's stronger. So that's why most people stop messing with prescription pain pills that are hard to find, more expensive, and they have to use a lot of it, and they result to using heroin. And after a while, it becomes so routine that next thing you know, they're all addicted, just like I was. And their every single day is driven from the moment they wake up to the time they go to sleep to just finding that substance to take away their sickness. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you like the content that I provided in this video. It's very important that you guys know, if you've never entered that type of world, please don't even try it. It's not worth it. The effects of these drugs, both prescription and street drugs, are just extremely horrible. They are painful. It's a no-no. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. You're good without it. Pain is perceived, so there are many other ways to draw your attention from the pain that you are feeling. Now, as I stated earlier in the video, or you will not notice that you're feeling pain till eventually it goes away. So don't always feel like that you have to resort to pain pills to solve your issues with pain. Again, I hope you guys like this video. If you're looking to shop with Porsha on a Journey for the Journey Gang bracelets and the inspirational On a Journey bangles and bracelets, hit me up on my social sites. The links will be in the description box below. If you love what I'm doing and you want to show some support, hit the like button. Leave me any comments of feedback, anything you want to hear me do in the future. Share it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I love talking to you guys. Don't forget to utilize Coached by Porsha. My email address is in the description box. If you ever want someone to talk to, I'm there offering advice, answering questions, and getting to your needs. I got you. Share this video to your social sites simply by clicking the share button below so that you can help me save someone else. Join the gang by subscribing to my channel and click the bell so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. You don't want to miss anything because I provide a lot of content that can be very beneficial to you or someone you know and love. And as always, you guys, I'm on a journey and you can be too. So let's get started. Bye, guys.